steps at a time.
Watch this.
The witching hour. Quickly. No choice but to keep going. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Smell blood. I am fury. I am death. Mactive. Make way!
The blade will not bend. Dollar! In striking distance.
an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. Your refusal has only made things worse.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself. Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated. Step quick.
Nothing will stand in my way. Let's get this over with.
What should I do? Got to press on.
I'm heating up. Tactical.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time. A tale for the ages.
A better position. Fine.
Sometimes the only way out is through. No time for mercy.
My injuries need tending. Can't afford to let up. On my way.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Let's get going. Don't waste a step.
exhausted. Good night's sleep will do me wonders.
Put the wind back in my sails.
What now? Should mind my step.
A little bite. He don't look like he'd mind.
The rat's nose twitches impatiently. Her teeth bite air as though it is flesh, but it doesn't sate her hunger.
There we go.
Yes, here.
Need to find a way forward.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. To do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Over here.
Another fight. Let's go.
interesting. These boots have seen everything. Open up.
Hey, good looking.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Steal something. Or write the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw someone in the brig.
You're being arrested for assault.
With finesse.
Let's finish this. Moving.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
The guard! Get the guard! My path be true.
Victory is assured. With haste.
Moving.
Can't give up. Not now. Your time has come.
I won't give in. Time to press ahead.
Swift and lethal.
Put 'em up. In position.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at a time. No gloom, all doom.
going.
Come on, can't stay idle. Very well.
I will ascend. My path be true.
My turn. Under their noses.
Forever dauntless. Coming through. The lance board is set. Step to it.
On the move.
Can't give up now.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. Be warned, my presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Time to press ahead. Breathing. One day I'll catch a break.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Still blocked. Should be easy enough to clear. right on my feet.
Heading there.
Battle favors the fearless.
favor. Outflank, outsmart.
This is my time.
Coming through.
Time to strike.
Of course.
Need to stay focused.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
Swift and lethal. Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
No one's stopped me yet. If not over, then through. Let's keep going.
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Still alive. So that's progress. Light on my feet.
Decaying legs prick the body.
Still blocked. Should be easy enough to clear. with haste.
I speak, they burn.
Victory awaits. On the move.
No holding back.
Ready. Got to move.
I've got it.
Unleash me. Pawn to cleric 4.
Dead pawn!
I will ascend. Taking position.
Forever dauntless. No time to waste.
Got to focus. Onward.
Let's cope with fire, baby. Soldier.
Блять, я забыл сделать нелетально эту пассивку врубить, сука, сука.
decaying legs, the body.
Moving ahead. A couple turns should do it.
Watch your back. With pleasure.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Moving in. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Decaying legs prick the body.
What's hiding? must be on my way.
Finding my way.
Word. Over there.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Fancy their chances.
I can't let you die!
Weave, save me. I cannot take much more.
This is gonna feel good. Aye, aye.
Need to act fast. Have to keep going. Victory awaits.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Gone with the weave. It shall be done.
блядь, ну почему я забываю, сука? Забыл, бля. Сука, я уже, наверное, полчаса прохожу эту ебучую локацию, чисто чтобы спасти эту дуру, блядь.
Swords meet sorcery. Let's light them up. Diesel.
Can't give up. On the move. I will ascend.
Mistra Rill. Swiftly now. Keep them guessing.
Still breathing, despite everything. I need to find a way forward.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Never wanted the easy path. More for me.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Never a dull moment. move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
On my way.
Is that blood? No, never mind. At the ready. I have something to ask.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe.
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? Then how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglubiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. Yeah, my old tribe's fallen for this shite. Traitorous bastards. The Great Absolute brings us together. Drow and gnolls and goblins all braiding one another's hair. It's a load of shite. It won't last. They'll be tearing into each other soon enough. Sod 'em all. I'll wait it out in here, praying to a real god.
Outmaneuver them.
No time to waste.
Let's go. Moving.
Still on my feet. Don't waste a step.
Death is but a word away. Torment!
Got to move.
This is my time. Coming through.
Long road ahead.
Feeling illithid? You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. can say whatever you want. You aren't going to change my mind. Nothing will. I don't want to get more mixed in with this mind flayer shit than I already am. Got it? You'd agree with me if that tadpole hadn't eaten the sensible part of your brain. Now, are we done here?
Breathe deep and move.
My favorite traveling companion. Who knows? Mind flayers, death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a Lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do. But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
Kincha, no good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think. Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. And when the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through it won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet? I was rather more curious to know what benefits the tadpole might have bestowed. But no doubt the benefits of your change in diet will become apparent soon enough. Was there another matter you wish to discuss? Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Hey, soldier. You really did it, huh? Well, and yet... Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. You can say whatever you now.
These mortals be.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Another step forward.
Guys, it's hot in here. Close ranks.
On I go.
Quickly.
This is your end.
Let me recite their demise. This is my time. No time to waste.
I got this. Yoink.
Heading there.
All's well that ends. That's a curve. Something good here, I hope.
Keep them guessing.
Looking ahead. Another step forward. Let's have a look.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
see what this does.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of this pit, firstly. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss...
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers... Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I can only hope you are...
A hero at heart. One move ahead. Let's chew the fat.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. Finding is my job, Why, the druid Halson had some kind of mind... Here. Oh, that's quite impossible. You'd have... If you, isn't it? Oh, my dear sweet. If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however.
What to do? On my way. I'd like some time to talk.
Speak. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Well chosen. What good is a warrior who's exiled?
Come on, come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead? Bring them back. Can you... Can you shut up and let me read? No, I won't kill them. Well, maybe will. I can't. I won't. No! Stop! Let me go! Hello. Of course I'm not. It's just... It gets to you. This is a powerful book of necromancy, but it's guarded by spirits. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book. No, he's not eating this one. It's too valuable. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now. As long as those spirits remember their mission, I doubt it. Keeping the book safe is all they know. But still, we live in hope, figuratively speaking. Looking at something. The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost. What? And what do you see, exactly? Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else? This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
Here we go.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No, it isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
The pride of the gate. Keeping pace. Sure, why not?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself... My research turned up a rather... It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I could...
All right. What now?
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole, the connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started, only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Wasted effort hauling it with us. No, just collect.
Heldrel didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
What's up for discussion?
You saved us! Just like Baldur.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
It's all right. Don't tell anyone. But I was afraid too.
All right. No wandering off. Squirming. I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared. We're not in the... in Baldur's Gate. It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Let's go.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now. Try not to die up there.
We did it. Come on.
Right.
Give me
All
a
of our
kiss.
taking stashed away for the journey?
Still.
I'll kiss you when you
Yes, Mum? Check twice myself. Better be sure. We need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate.
Now, stop
If there's
squirming.
fighting, you run, and you do not stop. For anything.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Actually did it!
Mattis says we should say thank you.
I know you would.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
The more weapons we have on show, the less likely anyone will give us trouble. I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
Come on, you're not
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
We did it. We actually did it!
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Arm yourselves. Better to have a weapon.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
And you do not stop. For anything.
I'm your Robert.
Yes, you are.
That's it. We can head to the city.
Yes, Mum? Check twice myself.
I shouldn't have doubted you, or the others.
One sorrow ended.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. We're sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
It was you, right? You took care of the goblins. I knew you were a good one.
What's inside?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it. I wish I had better. But this is all I have. make Temora's luck. I miss my forge.
Don't give me trouble now.
What's the story?
No time to rest. Best be on my way.
Don't be shy. All right.
That might be worth a
No one back home will ever believe this. Can't slow down.
Perhaps you're worthy of forgiveness. Perhaps not.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error most grave, Master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, Master.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
I should speak up.
I beg your forgiveness, Master.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove. Bring us news, my friend. Bring us.
You've done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. To be expected. I'm glad you survived intact. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in the stomach? What to do? On my way. Here goes nothing.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halcyon again. You kept your word. Thank you. Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance, thanks to you.
Hello.
When did this start?
The first letter from Cloakwood came this season.
Still alive?
But when
So that's
Helsing
progress.
departed,
How much farther can I go? Better not be cursed.
it should have.
You're handsome.
Have a drink.
I am.
Loosen up, Icarus.
No, an owlbear.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
What's this?
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Very well.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Right. Hearts a quiver. Raised our bows.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
But that's not what happened.
Live a little. Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight. Geraorn's lost nose. No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. Given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope. Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your musk. Actually, rather like it. Well, this seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on. Wine is to wit, as meat is to... Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My ineloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go, indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
merchants? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Thing at the Elfstone Tavern.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in my camp for whenever thou hast need of my service. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? Safely resting in the wardrobe, without the balance of a soul, a force to drive them, vessels like thine sit limp, like garments unworn. Wouldst be ashamed to leave thy comrades' vessels crumpled? Wouldst it not?
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too. I like you, too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes!
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Everyone seems to be in... Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Desperate people. Refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. It's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Too close,
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
You should go down and...
Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
So?
Soon, when you rest, I will come.
frightful and fierce. That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill?
I already got my answer. Let's not make this awkward.
Чё, подожди. Могут быть сразу 3. Не гони, мне интересно, а что будет?
Time to press ahead.
Everyone, high spirit. Strange. You know, yet we came through for them. But share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
I have a lot on my mind.
Soon, when you...
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. And go on, enjoy yourself.
Hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight. Your heart skips a beat. What? Stow.
Hey, you soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars. Guess not. I just feel what I feel. No sense hiding it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you. I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed. Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears. Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. A man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there before rallying a whole army of
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. One of the adventurers had a clue to help find it. A dwarf called Brian. It might still be found on his corpse, wherever the goblins left it. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. May Sylvanas guide us.